Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Will Be Named Later, a podcast about content creators, the creative culture, if you will. Now, this is a part where I act all professional and tell you what the podcast is about, but I'm not really good at being professional, so let's just keep it a buck. And like I said, we talk about creators from all walks of life, from all mediums, modders, podcasters, video content creators, vloggers, bloggers, everybody in between. But more specifically at this juncture, we're talking about wrestling creators because a lot of us are underserved in the wrestling community, but there's a lot of us creating content. And a lot of content that needs to be consumed, that needs to be known about, and needs to be discussed, distributed, and brought forth into a bigger light. So I hope that with this podcast, we can do that and shine a light on some of these people that are making dope-ass stuff for the wrestling community. And now a word from our sponsor.
OCWFED is a hybrid pro wrestling eFed that combines elements of role play and competitive play using the WWE 2K franchise. Whether you're on PlayStation or Xbox, OCWFED is a creative outlet for gamers and pro wrestling fans alike. With over 16 years experience producing weekly content and live Twitch events, OCWFED has a thriving community with handlers from all over the world. If this sounds like your cup of tea, come check us out at OCWFed.com, OCWFedTV on YouTube, and OCWFed on Twitch. It's like D&D for wrestling nerds.
Hello, friends. This is JCS, and this is part 2 of my interview with DRE41Gaming, or as I just call him, Dre, or Dre41. I think Dre is more pertinent. So if you missed out on part 1 of the episode, simple. Just go to Spotify, go to Apple Podcasts, go to Google Podcasts, or is it Google Play? Go to Anchor, f.fm, and just type This Will Be Named Later, and you will find my podcast with all of my interviews. And if you want to take the super duper easy way out, just go to youtube.com/OCWFedTV. That's youtube.com/OCWFedTV, and look for This Will Be Named Later. It's on the front page. It's all the podcasts. It's nice visual stuff for you guys who like to look at stuff in waveforms. And yeah, so this is part 2 with Dre41. Sit back, relax. We get more into the controversy with the AEW Games interview, as well as a bunch of other spicy takes, because Dre likes to be spicy. So let's go.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Boom, no problem. Bet. All right, we do the interview. Mad people watching
Yep.
it. People from Wrestling Code, they watching it.
Yep.
They like, yo, Dre, we want you to do an interview with us in 2021. I'm like, bet, no problem. And then
They good people though. Yeah.
they good people, right? And it's like, this is no dig on Brian Williams because that's the homie. And like, that's his job, and his job is more important than the interview.
Of course.
Like that, I realize that because bills are coming regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he hit me up and he's like, yo, like they, and see that, and I feel a little bit funny about like talking about this because
If you don't
like,
want to, you don't have to.
No,
Remember I told you.
It's cool.
Remember what I
because
told you
it's
before.
not
You ain't
no heat
got
on
to.
nobody.
All right, cool.
It's not no heat on nobody because everything is cool now.
Yeah.
But it was just like, his boss asked him to ask me to take it down. This is coming straight from Japan. This is
Damn.
from Ukes directly.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, you the homie, I got you.
Of course.
Like,
yeah.
I'll take it down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's more than just an interview.
Nah, that's just your boy. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do I have it in the stash? Absolutely. I have it in the stash. Like, it's not. It's off, but it's
You
not
sure?
deleted.
I thought it was still up.
No. It's private.
It's
you
off,
can't watch it. Yeah,
Oh, you sure?
Nobody can watch it.
You sure? Because
I'm-
like the other day it
I'm
came
pretty
back
sure.
on. I bet. All right, cool. Fuck.
I don't know.
I
If it is,
question
I'm
you.
gonna have to fix that.
Yeah, you have
But,
to fix that shit immediately, son. Like, why does this shit have
I'm
mad
pretty
more
sure-
views?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. It's
Yeah,
not
we'll
on
figure it
there.
out after. All right, cool.
So
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, and it's just like that's the so in full transparency, when they pulled out that tweet where they were like, if you need requests for interviews or anything, here's the email. They did that because of my interview.
I mean,
Because-
it makes sense, but it's like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
nothing in that thing was like, what you call it?
Listen,
Nothing in that thing was what's the fucking word I'm looking for? And to be fair, like even most of it, like half of it was about the game. The other thing was about wrestling. So it's like, what the fuck? It's like nothing bad. It was like literally nothing.
Exactly.
Anything he was like, hey, I can't talk about it. It's just, talking with your boys. So what the fuck? Like, I hate suits, bro. I hate suits.
Yeah. I think
I get it, but it's like, come on, son.
I was just trying to add interest to it. And I did filter through the questions to make sure that I don't ask anything too direct. Now, the one direct question I did have, because that would have been a spoiler, is how are you going to do Orange Cassidy's moveset because his hands are in his pocket?
Yeah.
That one right there where he paused, I was like, oh, my bad.
Like,
I gotta relax. Yeah. That was too much. I almost messed it up there. Let me chill. But yeah, I think that interview itself was...
It was a good interview. No cap.
It was a good pre-interview for what can possibly be expected. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I don't know what they heard in that interview that put up the red flags for them. But
probably like popularity thing. Maybe they didn't want... It could be multiple. It could be maybe they didn't want to like get the cat out of the bag yet because there's not much to show. Maybe, or maybe they... Or... It could be like that's why I was gonna get spicy. Let me not do that shit because I go in my bag. But it could be maybe they want specific personalities or entities to talk to these people. Maybe could be like that. Like, oh, let's get Denker. Let's get Chris Denker. Oh. See, why am I making fun of him? He's a nice guy.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
I'm not gonna make fun of him. He's a nice guy.
We're gonna get super spicy.
I don't want to get spicy with these people.
I'm not trying to burn no bridges.
Yeah, no, you're trying to burn no bridges. I'm
sorry.
Almost happened. But yeah,
it almost happened.
But it's like that might be the case. But that was a good interview. I dug it, and the first one was actually really fucking dope as well, which is what started the journey trying to fucking find your ass. Even though you ain't answer my question, my question wasn't bad either. It was a good fucking question. Like multiplayer is important to me. Trade 41. It's my lifeblood for my shit.
No, I did. Say
you didn't answer my.
I did ask it.
My OCWFED question was not asked.
It was 41. Other people who asked the same.
Their questions were shitty.
Well, it's not on YouTube anymore, so it don't matter now.
I feel fine. God damn it! You know what fucked me up too in my stupid head because you were going down the list. It was like, oh, his answer, mine is next, and then you just skipped it. I was like, motherfucker.
No, because I asked.
I know.
I got another homie that does online matches.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm gonna get him because that's the homie. Like me and him record videos together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not gonna ask the same question twice.
Bet.
And that's the homie. I want to make sure he gets his question in. But my bad.
It's all good. It's all good. So all right. So let's bounce back to for page 1 because I got 2 pages on you. So page numero uno is basically where the fuck am I? Oh wow, it was basically on that same note. You're involved in various... I don't know why I do the voice when I do the questions. I'm going to just stick to it. You're involved in various projects through the sphere, through the, throughout the wrestling community sphere. Which project is your favorite at the moment? Because, all right, you have your I guess, show / league / whatever that is. You have the AEW thing. I saw it once or twice. You have the Def Jam thing, correct, right? Are you a part of the ECW thing? Or am I mistaken?
No.
Okay.
Those guys are PlayStation, and mind you, what they were doing, I was doing with me and one other person on 360. But we ain't gonna talk about that. We didn't need a collective. We just needed 2 people.
You didn't even have to. You didn't even have to. That's like 360 is like so many years ago. But okay, you're Virgo.
I'm just saying. It's we spicy.
Okay,
fine. It's true though.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's true.
So
what they doing is a collective. What me and Keith Majors did on 360 was just me and him. That's it.
Just unnecessary.
And we did 50. We did like 50 wrestlers. I'm just putting it out there.
Unnecessary. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. So that being said,
but shout out to them though.
No,
they doing their thing.
It's just
shout out to them. They ain't do a whole roster though. I'm just gonna put that out there. We're gonna start that rumor.
Oh my god!
Let's not do that. They ain't do a whole roster though.
Yo, chill.
Then they went to another one. They do independent now.
Y'all
finished ECW?
You are good. Like you have a following, son. I'm still I'm an old small ass channel. I don't need this heat, bro. Anyway, so fucking go get me with the heat. You know how these motherfuckers get sometimes. And again, like like that energy doesn't work with me because they give me this weird energy. I was like, yo, suck my dick. Like, don't fucking talk to me. You're a Twitter person. You don't exist. And if you want to come see me, I will knock you the fuck out. Don't come to the projects. I will fuck you up. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So which of the projects that you have now or the and I should say pause for that too. Shout out to my man Lee Boy, because sometimes I was talking, he's like, you gotta say pause. He's from Brooklyn. So that's someone you should follow too, Lee Boy. He does really good content too. Shout out to my man Lee Boy TV. So right now with what you're doing, what's your favorite, I guess, content at this particular point in time? Because you do a lot of different shit, bro. So I know it's hard to narrow that shit down.
Yeah,
I know it's hard to narrow it down.
I think I'm gonna go with the newest stuff that I'm doing right now with the Japanese games.
Mm-hmm.
I ordered a Japanese PlayStation 2.
I noticed. Yeah. How much that set you back?
$80.
Oh, that's not bad. Shut fuck. Why you making it? Why you making it?
They want 2.
Yeah.
They want 3. Like, they're not playing.
Oh, okay.
But I was able to get one for $80.
Okay.
And it was from where was it from? Tennessee.
So just eBay some shit like that?
Yeah, eBay, dog.
And it works?
eBay. Yeah,
oh, good.
It works.
Oh, God bless you then. Fuck, because sometimes I'm scared. I'm old. I'm scared about eBay. Like, I'm still in the mind of eBay from 1999. Like, if I get something that doesn't work, I have to kill the person.
Shit.
Yeah, this product doesn't work. Now you have to die because you fucking lied to me and you made me spend $50, and that shit ain't it ain't sweet like that.
And we got beef forever.
Yeah, exactly. I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up if you come to New York. Don't come to New York. How much did you spend on that like 4-pack of games you got?
Oh shoot!
That shit.
Man.
I feel like that was a lot, and I don't know if you want to keep the illusion because maybe you got a sale and you want to
listen. Like,
keep it 100. Keep it 100.
I'm transparent.
Okay,
like,
good. So keep it 100.
Like,
how much did you spend?
One of the games. Shoot, the cheapest was like $20.
Okay.
The most I paid was like damn near $50.
All right, that's fine. I thought you were gonna say something absorbent, and I was just about to start cursing mad loud.
No, the Kings of Colosseum one was kind of expensive. I ain't gonna stunt.
How much was that one?
Wrestle Kingdom, King of Colosseum was like 40.
Damn.
Yeah, King of Colosseum was like 40. The Holy Grail one is the Virtual Pro Wrestling 2.
Ooh,
that one they got me for. They got me.
How much was that one?
They got me new game price.
But did you get it for less than 100?
Yeah, less than 100. Yeah,
okay,
but it's new game price.
Then
like
you got
they charged me 60.
Oh, you still got over, dog. Yo, I spent for Virtual Pro Wrestling 1. I spent $75 in Fordham Road back in the day. So I think
that's the BX all day.
Yeah, of course, of course. They got shot to Fordham Game World. I think they were going for that price anyway. So that's good. I thought they were gonna get you for like 100 and something. And
oh hell no.
On St. Mark's back in the day, my boy was like, "Oh, I want to go buy some Super Nintendo games." I was like, "Okay." This is like what 2000? Fuck, I don't know, maybe 9 or 10. He went to go Punch Out. They charged him fucking $80, and he walked out happy. He must have like Brooklyn white guy energy, so he didn't care. I was like, "Yo, return that shit right now." Like fucking $80. It's not fucking worth $80. Get the fuck out of my face. Look at the front. The fucking sticker's fucked up. Get fucking $80. Fuck out of my face. Fuck out of here.
Oh man.
But that's downtown.
Nah,
they fuck with you like that. That's not bad. It's a good deal. So my bad. The actual question. We always I diverge too much. Space case.
It's fine. It's cool.
So what do you digging the most right now? What's your favorite?
Favorite game that I have right now?
Well, not favorite game, but like since you have so many fucking projects, I'm mad. That sounded mad.
My favorite project.
That sounded mad passive aggressive. Which project you digging right now? Jesus Christ, my bad. Fuck, son. Jesus.
I would have to say I just finished Shin Nihon Pro Wrestling Tokan Retsuden 3.
Oh God.
I just did a playthrough of that, recorded that, and did a full review. And I also translated portions of the game so people could follow me on what I'm doing, the names of the wrestlers, how to play the game. So that's what I'm doing for 2021 is just playing these Japanese games each month and doing a full review and also translating where I can. The one thing that really has me messed up is the control scheme for those games because it's not as simple as, oh, just press the grapple button, then the grapple button again, and you do a wrestling move. Hell no. You got to time everything. This falls back to Fire Pro.
Yeah.
Have I played Fire Pro?
Of course.
I have it. Have I played a match? No, I have never played a match in Fire Pro. I'm going to be 100% real.
Okay.
When I had Fire Pro Wrestling Returns, I ain't played a damn match. I just created people and had them wrestle each other because I ain't have time to do it because I'm American. So, with that being said,
that's so unnecessary to add.
I'm just saying, it's real.
You got Eagles behind you when you said that? Fuck.
Listen.
that was so unnecessary to add.
It was wild and necessary. Shout out to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for that.
Yeah, you go. But, they better after this fucking fuck.
But no, like the New Japan Token Retsuden is not time based. It's grapple based. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some wrestlers just are quicker with their grapples than others. Some are quicker with their strikes than others. Some strikes are slower or faster. And I'm finding out that the little intricacies of these Japanese wrestling games have the current wrestling games faded.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, when it's like, oh, in 2K, we got 4 or 5 different German suplexes. And more or less, they okay looking. But I'm playing a wrestling game from 1998 that has a German suplex that looked like it paralyzes people. Like, it is crazy. I'm like, yo, I just dropped him on his brain, bruh. Like, it's crazy when you go back to these older games and you have these low expectations and you find yourself like, whoa, like they got some good ass moves in here. And it's like even for Token Retsuden 3, like they don't have full animations when you're creating a call. They have pictures of the move. So it's like you can't read it, but they show you a picture of what it is. And it's like, you know what? Because it was 1998 and technology didn't allow you, I like what y'all doing. I like that. Y'all are the true champions for that.
It's fine.
You know
like, you know, back then you're limited as all hell.
Exactly. Like, you know, got space on the CD to sit there and do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you appreciate little things like that. So it's like you don't need to read Japanese. Just press triangle and that's your preview. It'll show you a picture. Like, oh, that's a Tiger suplex. That's a German suplex. Oh, it looks like he's on his neck. That could be a finisher. You know what I'm saying?
Probably a finisher, or maybe a neck lock if that exists, or maybe a reverse hammer lock. Whatever, fuck it, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Exactly. Like that's what I'm liking right now. Like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate my PWR show because that involves other people and they give me their voiceovers. We go over storylines. Like I got the show done a month in advance. Like,
nice.
It's a month in advance right now. Like the first act, I'll do preseason right now,
mm-hmm.
but the first show doesn't start till January,
okay.
And it's just like getting everything done and editing and AEW and not even only this Def Jam. I got an all women's league that I got too. Like,
what's that one called?
Crazy. Women's Wrestling Revolution.
I think I saw you. That's on your main channel. You don't have a separate channel for that, right?
No, I don't have a separate channel.
Okay,
just one. Yeah.
You're like, I ain't diversifying like that, motherfucker. I got to funnel them all into the one.
Get money.
Yeah, I'm trying to get money on the one joint. That was a conversation I was having with all the other people that was talking about, like, oh, monetization. Like, I wish I knew what monetization was. These motherfuckers kneecapped me before I got to the point. I got there and they were like, nah, B, we're changing it. Okay, so this, I was bitter about. I've talking to everybody I've spoken to is a big, like, other than Freem, shout out to Freem too, of Retro Pro Wrestling 2. You should make a custom Freem edition cartridge and use that for your N64 if you ever get a chance. Shit is dope. But yeah, every like YouTuber I've spoken to, it has a big enough channel to get a couple bucks. And I tell them the same sob story. I was like, I almost had it and they fucking took it from me, son. Montreal screw job in the Bronx, motherfuckers. Anyway, so this question is very similar to what we were just talking about. So if it's an overlap, whatever. But you have a big plethora of wrestling games on your channel, from the obscure to the rare, Japanese title, blah, blah, blah. If you have to pick your favorite to cover, which would it be? Matter of fact, your top 5. So you said you're doing Token Student 3, but is that your favorite? That's what you're doing right now, but which one would you say? Like, give me a top 3 if top 5 is crazy.
Okay. Token Retsuden 3 has to be there.
Mm-hmm.
No. It's in the top 5.
Okay.
In no particular order. Virtual Pro Wrestling 2.
Yes.
That's definitely there. That has to be there. Because I literally renamed everybody, updated their attires and everything. Like I went all out.
I know that feel.
You said what?
I know that feel.
Yeah,
I know exactly what that is. Yeah, that was a.
Yeah, it's real. I have to. I ain't got no choice.
You got to.
Like, I don't read Japanese that well.
You got to. Yeah.
What another wrestling game did I poly with? Here Comes the Pain.
Fair.
Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth is like right there. So those are 2 and 1. That's 3. WWE 14. And I'm gonna say it, even though I haven't gotten it to my house yet because it's still being shipped from Japan.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to say Wrestle Kingdom.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Wrestle Kingdom. I got Wrestle Kingdom 1 and 2 on its way. So
Oh damn.
those are the last 2 games. Oh, and I got a King of Coliseum Green and King of Coliseum Red is going to be here in January. So yeah, I got a bunch of wrestling.
You
games
got a
ready
lot.
for,
You have a lot of fucking wrestling games, like a diversify your portfolio type. Like I've seen some of the shit, and I was like, I can't fuck with that. I can't.
Listen, I gotta stand out.
No. It's good.
Like,
it's good. That's the YouTube mantra. The YouTube mantra is to have a niche, and that is most certainly a niche because when you have a niche, you fill a void for people, and it's like that I can go here for that, and that's what you need. That's why the channel grows.
And I challenge anyone that's listening to this, go on and find a YouTube channel where somebody is using commentary while playing a Japanese wrestling game in full playthrough with commentary. You will not find it. You will find 1 or 2, and that is it. So once again, I'm trying to fill the gap that doesn't exist. So right there, when you have a need, you come to me.
Yeah. I'm with you, but I don't know why you sounded mad, like aggressive when you said it.
I do. Listen, I'm a Virgo. We're very methodical.
I challenge you wherever you go. Who the fuck is using commentary? Nobody. I am. You come to me.
I'm the only one on this block. You can't go to nobody else.
I got your product. I got what you need. Exactly. Jesus Christ, bro.
Listen. I'm a Virgo, man. We're sociopaths.
Oh my god! I swear to God, all this time I was like, yo, this motherfucker ignoring me. So we gonna have heat. I'm gonna have to hit him up on fucking thing. It's like, nah, he's not. It's too many fucking creeps. Makes sense. I bet. Oh my god.
Listen, I'll be chilling, man.
That's good. So it's good. I'm having fun. I hope you are too. Moving on. We still got some to go. How do you feel about the current? And thank you for your time too. How do you feel about the current proper wrestling games, which is basically 2K and fucking Fire Pro right now?
Listen,
we're not gonna talk about 20. We're not gonna talk about 20 because that'll give me PTSD.
Disclaimer: I don't play 2K20, so I can't speak on that.
Good.
19 is cool because people still are intrigued in it and still want to watch it, so I appreciate that. Fire Pro is something I'm still learning about. To this day, Bronze Bomber and insert right there.
Yes.
So I'm eventually going to start recording more of Fire Pro.
Okay.
I am very intrigued to see this AEW game. I'm intrigued to see Wrestling Code. I'm intrigued to see Mark Out. I'm intrigued to see the
Ultra
Violence.
Yes, Ultra Violence. Shout out to Gag Dog. I hit him up too.
Yep.
I hit him up before and I was like, I hit him up in January and then COVID hit and I fucked off. So I'm like, yo, hi, would you like to? He's like, no problem. I'm like, I just want to let you know I hit you up before, but I didn't tell you to go fuck yourself. It's just that time went away. But yeah, Gag Dog, Mark Out, the AEW joint, the Wrestling Code. You know what I like about the Wrestling Code? I did a video about some like little things and they hit me. They're like, don't say nothing, but you might be onto something. I was like, thank God. I was like, thank God. I was like, oh, you guys are the best. I want to do another video with them, but I'm trying to like think of what specifically. Those guys, like, let me ask you, I think that they might have like an unofficial ECW game with all the fucking guys they got from ECW. I think they might be like the unofficial ECW game because they literally have half the fucking roster from ECW that's going to be in that game.
There's something that I want to say that I cannot
say. We can say it off air. We'll say it off air. Fuck. All right. Moving right along, baby. Fuck 2K20. And you know what? I've been using for my league player versus player, OCWFed.com, goddammit, for fucking 3 years, 2K19. And this year we changed the rules to make it fun again because god damn it, 2K20 sucks a fucking never mind. You motherfuckers.
It has great moves though.
No, it has great moves.
Has some great moves.
Yes, it has great moves, but if you notice on the animation, some of them are just like broken quick. It's just everything they did was wrong. Because we're tired of Vukes. We're tired of Vukes. You know what? Fuck you. Now they with AEW. How you feel about that? They're gonna take you out the I mean, not
Dog,
PTSD.
listen,
I get mad, son.
I'm just worried about 22, to be completely honest. I feel like
You think?
because they're
Still?
so new to developing it,
Oh my
that
god.
it's going to be a bare bones game.
Yeah, like fucking 15, right? Oh my
Mhm.
god.
That's what I'm afraid of. That they're
Yeah.
going to say, we don't have it all set yet.
How?
So now we got to take a step back in order to build
How?
off of what works.
Hey, yo, son, how? They literally have extra time because they fucked up 2K.
But think about this though.
Yeah.
Think about this though, right?
Rebuilding from the
They had a
ground.
developer who's been doing it for 20 years. Then they own the rights to the engine
Mm-hmm.
and the models and everything like that. Even though it wasn't developed by them, they own it because they were paying for those services.
Yeah.
But now it's like, hey guys, we just moved into a house that's fully furnished. Let's figure out how we're going to use everything in here.
Oh my god.
And mind you, that those Ukes games were built off of other older Ukes games where you had the same kick animations and punch animations, that toe kick that been in the game for 13 years.
My god, the
You know
toe
what I'm
kick.
saying?
Yep.
Like, so when you have a game that's been built upon for 20 years, and then you have 2 years to use 20 years worth of work, you're not going to get everything.
Oh,
So I feel like they're going to say, okay, what can we do to make this work? Bet. Let's use that and build off of that so we know when we put this product out that it works. Because if they try to say, okay, we're going to build everything off of 20 and add more to it, they will fail.
Oh my god. I don't like the fact you're using logic and it's making me depressed. God damn it.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
No,
20 was a bad look, and they don't want to copy that.
20 was a bad look, but that shit still wasn't taken off the goddamn shelves. They just kept putting it on sale. I went to go look at 19 for PC, and these motherfuckers have the audacity. Yeah, $79, no, $75.99. I felt like personally, like that Jordan meme. At that point, I took it personal. Like, are you serious? You dirty motherfuckers? Are you serious? Really? Like, fuck 2K, son.
It's real, man.
I hope your boy knocks it out the fucking park, dog. I'm tired of this shit.
Yo, they will. They will.
I have faith. My only concern,
my thing is,
like what you said, it might be like, since this is their first outing, it's gonna be good, but it might not be as robust as we're used to. That's my concern. That's not a bad thing either. It's just, it makes sense.
It's not. And it's like for another instance, like even with the wrestling code, for them, even though they are using, which I'm kind of hit and miss when it comes to mocap. Like, it could be good and it could be a bad thing at the same time.
They're fully mocap?
I think they're probably with mocap. That's the reason why they kind of halted on showing gameplay, because they can't get mocap right now.
Oh, okay.
And mind you, this is public knowledge. They're like in Maine or Vermont or something like that. So it's like, you not only got to get mocap, you got to get somebody who wants to go up there to do all the mocap. You know what I'm saying? So that's
get somebody good.
Oh, and here's something else right here, right?
Go ahead.
Now, I could be wrong.
Okay.
Disclaimer, first off, I'm saying this right now.
Sure.
I'm not an insider. I do not know any of this, and I'm not saying that what I'm saying is 100% true. Matter of fact, what I'm saying right now is a lie. Do not believe what I'm about to tell you.
No, what you do, you just gotta say allegedly. That's the key word, allegedly. That's the key word.
Allegedly, right?
Yeah, yep.
So, if you guys think that there is mocap for the AEW game, they have literally told on themselves. Okay, Dre, what do you mean they told on themselves? They're only recording audio in the ring.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
I don't know. That makes sense. That makes. What, did you just unplug your fucking thing for extra emphasis?
That's all I have to say.
Jesus Christ!
That's all I have to say.
A flair for the theatrics.
People will figure it out.
Shots.
But yeah, shout out to me. That's all I gotta say about that. I'm gonna shut up because I'm wrong. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, bet.
I don't know anybody.
It's
I'm just saying.
As someone that's just fuck.
I don't know anybody.
Okay, we talked about this one already, so we're not gonna touch on it. But basically, the whole obscene cause. Moving on. So, what is? I just kind of, I don't know if we asked you this, but what is your hottest take on wrestling right now, or either wrestling as the whole, creation of wrestling games? What actually this can be?
Oh, you said
It's basically if you want on the hottest take on wrestling games, on creation, or on actual wrestling, or if you want to fucking go for the hat trick, the triple double, maybe all three, whatever floats your fucking boat.
Bet. All right. So number one on TV, right?
Yes.
I said this on Twitter, and I'm gonna say it again.
Okay.
Brandy Rhodes is a waste on TV. Stop using her. Take this pregnancy as a gift from God, saying, "Hey, you don't need to be on TV anymore. Stop, dog." The Bring in the Awesome Kong, Angle dead.
Yeah.
Nightmare Family dead. Jade Angle dead. That's 3 good angles that could have been used in the women's division on a person who just can't get it done. I have no personal animosity towards Brandy Rhodes, none at all. I don't know her, never met her, met her husband one time, and that was it. Now, I don't, she's not a, lack of better words, a active enough wrestler to waste those good storylines on. Now, what I mean by that is that she wasn't really brought into AEW to be a wrestler. Did she wrestle? Yes. But she wasn't never a contender for a championship. She never was like really in an angle. And it's like, I get it. You got AEW now. I could be in angles. Yay. Stop. No, don't. Best case scenario, you could do like a Stephanie. You jump in and out, but you don't have nothing big unless somebody's going after you. And that's it. You don't go after nobody else. Nobody comes for you. You go after them. You're always going to be the antagonist. You cannot be the protagonist in any story because of shit like getting pregnant. Like for an antagonist, you can sit there and get pregnant and be like, aha, I'm pregnant. I'm going to leave and relax. And I'm going to cut promos at home on you. And that's cool. You're the antagonist. But when you're supposed to be the baby face getting attacked by a woman and then say, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm going to leave, angle over. Like, what? No, attack her now when she's pregnant. Nope,
no,
don't even stomach. Right
don't.
Now.
No, we're not going there. We're not going there. We actually had a fucking listen. We had an angle in my fucking Fed that I just pretended not to exist. That something similar, and I was like, nope. It's the dumbest thing in the fucking. That shit. Like thinking about it now makes me pissed off. Thinking about it because like I saw it happening. I'm like, again, you have to let these people. I let people have enough rope to fucking yoke themselves. So I was like, oh my god, you really did it. So the guy who did it. By mistake, obviously, it wasn't intentional because he didn't know. He's a heel now, but the thing is like he can. They had a match. It's like, well, he needs to not be here anymore because he's a bad person. So it's like you can't really recover from that. So it's like, don't do it. So yes, no hitting pregnant women. I don't give a fuck. Don't do it. It's bad. It's a bad look. It's a bad look. Do you have any?
Listen, it actually happened. And one
ECW?
of my in PWR.
Oh God, please no.
Listen,
no.
Dog, the computer did it.
Oh God,
I don't even know. I never seen it happen ever. Never like the dude straight headbutt the woman. Boom,
Jesus
down
Christ.
she goes. Like disqualification out the gate. I was like, why? What happened? What is
Jesus?
This? Like it was wild, but I liked it though. What else? What's another spicy take that I got?
Yeah, give me if you have a spicy take on creation. I have one, but I'm not a creator. I'm not creative, but I have one.
Well, I mean, we kind of spoke about it.
Yeah, we did. Well, let me. You kind of mentioned it about motherfucker just asking you to upload shit. There's a dude. Shout out to James. I always fuck up his name. God damn it, James Frost. I hope it's Frost. Last time I hit him up and I was drunk and I called him the wrong name and I was like, "Hey, I'll be on my podcast." And he was like, "Oh, I think you got the wrong person." I was like, "Nah, it's you." But anyway, I see him posting a couple times, and what happens with him is he actually does things for people, which is the biggest mistake you can ever do, doing things for people, and rather than say thank you, they continue to ask for like more. Like let's say you make me an attire, right, Dre? You make me an attire. I'm like, cool. Like I didn't ask you to make me an attire, but you made me one. And I'm like, oh hey, thanks for this Kurt Angle. Can you put the stars on the back for me? It's like, are you fucking kidding me, son? I just spent like an hour making you an attire. Like, why no, I'll kill you. Like, no, like he gets that a lot. So he stopped helping people because they just literally, no one says thank you. People are demanding. That happened to my homegirl. She's jumped on Twitter and she's fucking a talented artist. Shout out to Amp. She's gonna hate me for even mentioning her name, but she's fucking amazing. But she doesn't do it for monetary value. She basically does it for the love of the game. And she made the mistake of saying on a thing, she's like, hey, what should I do next? And then like one of the things is she listed, make somebody's other thing. Everybody, of course. And then she just got fucking bombarded with fuck shit. It's like,
Yeah.
And then my other friend,
you can't do that.
Yeah, shout out to Val. They do tutorials for like kicks and shit. And at one point, people were like, "Oh, don't use my car," and it's like, just shut the fuck up. So like, I understand it, but like, what about you? Other than people fucking being creepy and asking, any other hot takes on maybe? Well, actually, you kind of did a creative hot take, but you have any?
I got a hot take.
Give me a hot take, bro.
This is.
Give me. I'm not digging. If you don't want to listen, preface. If you don't want to say it, don't say it, because I'm not trying to be like the guy that gets you to say shit.
Spicy.
All right, cool.
I
just want to make sure.
Spicy on my live streams.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Yeah, because you're sitting there fucking sipping something. Sipping some yak or some shit. Just sitting there mellow, like, yeah, man, whatever.
I mean, it is what it is. But okay, so this is a long story.
Go
really.
for it.
I'm gonna shorten it up.
Sure,
I'm not from Harlem. I don't want to keep saying this. Make a long story short.
I bet.
Talking. So there was this dude that I was doing videos with. I'm not gonna say his name because he's irrelevant. So
oh my god,
we was doing PWR together, and people who know.
Okay,
we ain't gonna say his name. Actually, it's a funny ongoing joke is that it's just his name is redacted. It just does like
it's funny. It's funny you say
line.
that. It's funny you fucking say that. All right, go ahead. Fuck.
So so we was doing PWR together. We was doing co-commentary, and eventually he started feeling himself. And for me, it was like, okay, listen, this is how PWR is going to be ran. This is what we're doing. We're changing it up. We're going to call an audible because I don't want PWR to be like another what you can already see. I want it to be more of a show.
Okay.
People want to make wrestling leagues. That's great. Anybody named Mother could start a wrestling league. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And not to sit there and take away from it because there's a place for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it started. And that's like the genesis of it. What I want to do is have a modified version where it's a TV show where on social media determines the matches.
Okay.
That's what makes it different. And for me, it was like that's the future. And for him, it was no, it should be this way. And he was older than me. So it was like in his mind, it's like old school. Like, but dog, like it's the future now. Like we're not in the 70s anymore. Like I wasn't alive in the 70s. I can't connect to what you're saying.
Jim Cornette
I wasn't around for it.
Sure.
I mean, I can understand it and I can respect it, but I can't run with it because I wasn't there to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Makes sense.
So when it boiled down to, it was like, all right, dog, do whatever you want to do, but I can't use you no more for this project.
Okay.
And that hurt his feelings. And he became like scorned because of it. So for the better part of a year, he eventually got his own YouTube channel.
Good for him.
He put out a full video, probably an hour long, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know. I remember somebody sent me a link to it.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing it was like 45 minutes, maybe half hour to an hour long. I can't remember.
Sure.
It was a minute ago. And just trying to bury me. And it's like, dog, first and foremost. Like,
I know that feel.
You have argued with any and everybody online. You are the most miserable person in the world. Why are you trying to play this idea that I'm some sort of manipulative, trying to control? Like, dog, I told him, you can do whatever you want. You send me the video and I'll upload it. But you cannot mess with PWR anymore. I'm not going to allow you to.
Simple.
I'm sorry.
It's simple. That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm not gonna beef with you about it. It's a video game at the end of the day. Like, I've known this dude for years online.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's just like he didn't get, and it was like I basically like, and I don't know if this is like a Virgo thing, but I just dead him.
I love how you
like I don't say anything about him. I don't talk about like, all right, cool, see you. That's it.
That Virgo shit. Oh my god. I might if I have episode names, I'm gonna put this. I'm a Virgo with J41.
But no, seriously, man, because it's like
it makes sense. It makes sense.
I'm not gonna argue with you, like, and I'm not gonna argue online, dog. Like, you older than me. You're supposed to be showing the example.
It's hilarious. Oh my god.
Dog, I'm telling you, yo, if you was ever like met this dude,
son,
you'll be like, yo, something wrong with him, yo. Like,
son.
And I'm telling you, like, and all right, here's another hot take, right?
Go ahead, son.
Now, if people who don't know, right, I'm black. Okay. Like,
oh, are you?
You see me online.
I couldn't tell.
Mean, like, I'm just saying.
You sure you're not Dominican, dog?
Wow, you being disrespectful.
That doesn't be disrespectful. My boy, shout out to King Raheem. He goes, you know, as we say moreno, but like I'm mixed. I'm black and Spanish. Not taking away from you, but the thing is, you know, he's a moreno, and then like, you know, he's lighter skinned. He has beige rage like me. So he will always be like, you know, when he's talking, he goes, oh, I'm Dominican and Irish. I'm like, motherfucker, you're not Dominican or Irish. You black. Stop it. He's like, oh, but like, no, you didn't do Ancestry.com. Stop fucking lying. He's like, oh, but my great ancestors. I'm like, if you're Irish, it's like fucking 0.7%. If you're fucking Dominican, it's like 15% at best. Cut it out. You fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's what I don't want to offend you by calling you Dominican. But I'm sorry. Continue. I didn't know. I mean, judging from the stream, I would assume you had melanin. But it might be the camera. The camera might be foggy, so you never know, dog. Might be fucked up.
So, like, the dude was like, he's
male sapien. Male sapien.
I'm gonna.
It's okay. You can say male sapien.
My stepfather was half black, half white. So, with that being said, I feel like I can say this with no prejudice being intended.
Do I have to bleep this shit? Go ahead. What?
No, it won't get them out of it.
Are you Cuban?
He was of Yakubian descent.
Oh, male sapien. Yeah, it's okay. You can say that. It's fine.
Okay, so
were you nervous?
He would sit there. No, I'm just saying because some people sensitive. We're gonna put it out there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So we would be in party chats, and he's throwing the N-word around.
Oh no!
All
day,
and I'm like, dog.
No.
First and foremost,
no.
You gotta chill with that.
No.
Number one, I don't care how mad you are with anybody.
No.
You're not gonna say that.
Oh
when I'm in here with you, like, and it's like he felt comfortable saying it. And not only that, go ahead. Not even only that, right? And now we're gonna get super spicy.
Spicy with Dre 41. Fuck it, we here for it. Go ahead.
He follows the orange guy. Like, he runs with what the orange guy says.
I mean, yeah.
He runs with the ideology, all that, right?
That's half the country.
But it's you online with a bunch of black people.
Yeah.
Like, you need to chill. Like, you got to understand where you're at. Like,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Check the temperature. It's just
like,
is what we call it.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, he didn't understand that. For him, it's like, I don't care. I'm going to say whatever. Okay, cool. Well, you got to understand, people can easily block you and they don't have to listen to you.
Nah, yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just hearing from other people, yo, this dude doing this, this dude doing that. And it's like,
I don't care.
Not my problem.
Yeah, it's not my
big. I don't care. It ain't got nothing to do. Like, he'll take my stuff and upload it. He'll use my name as a search tag.
Oh my
God. Weirdo stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, dog, you're literally trying to make a name off of somebody that
did work.
Fuck with you. Like,
yeah.
And it doesn't work because you basically killed your own name to where everybody knows if you're uploading something with my name, that's you. And most people just avoid you. Like,
damn, son.
But you know, that's a little spiciness right there.
That's not that spicy. That's actually I'm very proud of you for for being like semi-respectful. So what I was gonna say is because the way I say it, you got the hard R, which I've never used in my entire fucking life. Refused to. And then GGA, me being from the Bronx and being who the fuck I am. In the past, even now and again, I try not to, just out of respect in general, because you know how it is. You just gotta. It's a different time. It's a different climate, so you can't like talk how you talk on the street no more. But that being said, did Mr. Yakubian, was it the hard R?
Oh no! See, he would sit there and say it with the A, but it's like
still
you're not even around nobody though.
Yeah, like, nah, you can't like just because you got black friends don't mean you could do that. That's not how that fucking works.
Exactly. Like,
you don't get the pass, bro.
Like, me and you are from the Northeast, so we have this understanding that the only people who can really say it, to be completely honest, are black people, Spanish people. Let's be real.
Some Spanish, like it depends. Like if your name is if it's Martinez, like from Rochester, suck a dick. You can't say it. Because there's some people like that too. But you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
Like my like, you know, my homie Gabby, he could say it. My boy Willie, he could say it. Alfredo, he could say it. Like they from Puerto Rico, but they grew up in the Northeast.
Well, my
Northeast,
dad is black, so fuck him.
Who can say it?
Yeah, I hear you. Damn.
You know, you Jamaican, you can say it, no problem.
You can say
Bumbaclad
too. Bumbaclad try to say what's that.
But when you of the Yakubian descent and you're 100%,
it's like it's weird.
If your friends accept you saying it, then you can say it all day around them.
With them, not just
I don't know you.
Nah.
You have to accept and acknowledge the idea that somebody's going to touch you.
Let me tell you.
Like you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to cut you off, but I got a funny story. So, back in the day, it was somebody part of my spot, right? And we would play like the Rainbow Six games. So most of my spot is fuck. How do I say that without sounding like? Because whenever you say it, like whatever, my spot has a lot of melanin in it. That's why it's not really wild corny mostly, for the most part. Mm-hmm. So even back then, so it's a lot of us with melanin playing Rainbow Six, and somebody comes in, or that we know he's in our party. And he does the how do you stop the the 4 black guys from playing I'm not even repeat the joke, but it's like how do you stop 4 black guys from whatever a girl, and like you throw a basketball, like you can hear a pin drop. It's like what the fuck, like are you fucking retarded? Oh my god, he's still around being a mushmouth idiot somewhere. But fuck, it's funny though because what you mentioned with that dude, I had that same problem. I've had motherfuckers make videos about me. You would think this PvP space is fucking whatever, but it isn't. It's strange. It is fucking bizarre, and you just gotta like look at it and laugh and be like, "Hey man, you do what you gotta do. I do what I gotta do. You gotta keep it 100." But I appreciate I appreciate your spicy and honest candor. Hopefully these motherfuckers appreciate. I hope you listening, and I'm cursing so much, but I hope everyone listening appreciates the fact that I got DRE41 and he's keeping it 100. A lot of times we have these interviews and people are trying to be like, hey, whatever. But, he's keeping it 100. I hope you appreciate that because that's what real people are. We keep it honest. That being said, we still got a little bit more to go. We're going to try to wrap it up a little bit, but I'm having a good time, so fuck it. But I took questions from some of my stupid-ass community, and I'll tell you some of the dumber questions. Why am I burying my community? Fuck, that's so rude.
Why are you doing this? You are a terrible human being.
Actually, no, they made me that way. They made me that way. So I basically run a pirate ship. I'm like a hostage for the most part.
Oh wow!
And I'm the captain, but it's like I don't know. So I asked one Discord and they gave me a bunch of stupid questions. And I asked another Discord, they gave me a bunch of stupid questions, and I filtered it and actually got some good questions. So I'm gonna give you the good questions. These motherfuckers. Okay, so first one is from my guy Jake, aka the voice of OCWFED. If you ever watch one of our videos that has commentary, he is the white guy screaming at the top of his fucking lungs. I love that man. He keeps me going every fucking day. That's my guy. So he says, "Hi DRE41, I have some of your cards in my universe, and I just want to say hello." So he's saying hello. So that's Jake.
That's it.
Yeah, he just wants to say hello because he uses your stuff. He likes your content. Yeah. I got one from. I'm like, that's it. Like he's showing gratitude. You want gratitude in this age? Goddamn, Dre, relax. You want gratitude?
I thought you had a question. You said question.
No, I said a cop. Whatever. You might be right. I've been drinking.
You
All right.
You could have said statements.
Yeah, that's fair. This one's actually a question. This is from. I think I have two. I have one from L. Parker. He's our lucha guy. He just defended today successfully after fighting a fucking. Can't say that. After fighting a dummy. Caught myself. Matter of fact, what timestamp is that? I'm gonna edit that shit out. So that's 20. I'm gonna edit that motherfucker out real quick. Nope, y'all ain't catching me, YouTube. Nope. That's 2 minutes and that's 2 hours and 24. Yeah, something like that. All right. 2:03. Caught myself. Woof. He's fighting a dummy. Anyway, so he says, how do you feel about e-fetting? And does DRE41 think that scene will get bigger / better when we have a few more wrestling games out? So I guess he's asking if you care about e-fetting at all.
Yes. Here's the reason why, right? Mm-hmm. The important part about it is, and what I would always say this is showcasing your creations.
Yes.
When it's somebody who makes a really good creation, they showcasing it on the eFed, that actually brings eyes to the product. Mm-hmm. And not only that brings interest from other feds to want to utilize your character.
Yes.
Now, one thing that I would love to see eventually, and this will definitely help wrestling games get on the map a little bit better, is e-tournaments with wrestling games. That would be the best thing to see on ESPN because it's so close to sports. Like it could be right there with Madden. It could be right there with 2K. Hell, if 2K cared enough, they would implement it. They would say, "Yo, with the 2K tournament, we're gonna do a wrestling one right with it." You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they have enough, you know, push or power to make that happen. So I do feel like eFeds are very, very important, and there's a lot of eFeds out there that are, to me, like production wise, are crazy. Like the
Mm,
production value, like it's stuff that I'm just like, damn, I wish I had enough time to do that.
I
Like
need you
I'm
to.
just recording matches and just,
I need you to.
I PWR I put
Yeah.
more work into than the other ones,
Uh
but it's like I see some eFeds where it's just like, dog, y'all got
huh.
graphics, y'all got green screen work. Damn. I
So,
know I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely a place for it, and I definitely appreciate watching that, and I do watch it from time to time. I definitely do.
I want to toot my own horn real quick, and I suggest that you should subscribe to OCWFedTV, and you should check
I
out.
actually did already.
Thank you, sir. Oh, thank you, sir. And see, we do it a la carte because I have reasons for doing a la carte. So a lot of times we do it a la carte. So if you ever see, we do some nice stuff. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's the community. We all depends. Sometimes like I like to take credit for all the dope shit, but there's some dope shit that I don't do. But then when I do dope shit, whatever. The point is that yes, you're correct, and check our shit out. But you have, so it's fine. And as far as 2K and tournaments go, that is a wonderful point. But the problem with that is those games online are not balanced at all. So 2K or maybe even AEW, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, need to holler at the OCW fan because we have people who actually tested games in the past, including fucking the UFC games that are really good right now. You're welcome. And some OTHQ games. So hit us up some Q&A, goddammit. Wrestling Code gonna do it. Y'all need to do it too. Fuck, gotta plug my own shit. When it comes to multiplayer, son, that's the passion part for me, son, because that's what I want to affect, because we know how to fix dumb shit. All right, moving on. He has another. This is a question. I'm gonna try to ask it as properly as possible because when it was posed to me, it could seem like it's offensive, but I don't think it is. But I'm gonna just say it outright. Do you feel like your talents will be better served somewhere where you could be compensated, or is this a passion project? To that, I think you are kind of, because you have the Patreon, you have your channels monetized, and you do painting on the outside. But extrapolate on that question if you want to.
That's the one. Okay, so I'm gonna answer this as best of my ability.
Sure.
Because the one thing that I really and if you watch any of my videos or my live stream, I really don't get into what I am compensated in my creation.
Oh no, not asking you
and
like
the reason
specifics.
why I don't,
yeah,
is a very good reason.
okay,
And it's because you don't tell your prices because somebody can undercut you.
of course.
And that's why I don't really talk about how much I make.
Yeah.
But it's a passion for me that I have been able to monetize. I'll just put it like that.
That's the perfect fucking answer. That's the perfect answer. Because that question gets asked to me sometimes too. Like, because a lot of people from my spot, I'll talk to you about it off camera, but a lot of people from my spot have gone on to do certain things that, that my place helped them be prepared for. I'm not going to fucking be braggy about it, so I'll tell you off camera, because whatever.
Okay.
Our legend Paul Pugh asked multiple questions. So the first one is, what's the end game, if any, with making calls?
I could tell you the original goal.
Sure.
And I think that it, for the most part, has worked. The original plan was to create work that was credible enough to be acknowledged and noticed, to build my name and make monetary gains.
Okay.
That was the original goal. And I'm at the point now with my Patreon, which I don't really like to promote. And there's reasons for that.
I feel that so much. Oh my God. We could talk about that off camera.
Yeah, we could definitely talk about it off camera. And my YouTube channel, and being able to have a big enough name in the wrestling game community to obtain these interviews, and for these people to feel like taking interviews from me or having me on is worth it.
Okay. It's a fucking solid answer. He has a follow-up too.
Okay.
He be asking like these really introspective questions. So a follow up
I can appreciate that.
from Mr. Pugh is what do you think success is? What does it mean to you? Like, yeah, that's the question. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. What do you think success is, and what does it mean to you?
So I'll start with the latter question.
Sure.
What success means to me is doing something that you enjoy and that you would do for free, but you get paid to do it.
Yes.
That's success. That somebody would pay you to do something you would do for free. That's success. What it means to me, it means a lot of things to me, but to simplify it, I would have to say to where within my life itself, out of everything that goes on, all the stressors, that I can utilize that to take me away from the stress.
Okay.
To be something that I can use that calms me. That's my zen. That's my way of getting away from the issues in the world. That I can sit there and come into my office and the issues from work, and because just to give people a little bit of background, like I have a management position, like I'm a supervisor, which I feel is freaking crazy. I don't even know how I got the position, but to take me away from those issues and to focus me, to give me focus, like that right there, and give me peace. Like that's something that I feel like everybody should have. Everybody should be able to have something in their life that gives them peace, that they can use themselves and they don't need someone else to get that from. That's what it brings to me.
That's a really good fucking answer. I'm gonna start subscribing to the House of Dre 41. Goddamn. That's a great fucking answer. I just would have been like, success to me is buying my mom a house and fucking I want to look at the beach in Puerto Rico and suck my dick. That's success to me. That's a great fucking answer, Dre. Jesus Christ. I apologize. Anyone who's listening, I apologize for my language. I'm from New York, so I talk. Deal with it. Good interview though. This one is from Mad Mike. He got 3 questions, and they're actually all pretty decent. I like him. He's a good guy too. Mad Mike is a logistics. Is it logistics or no? He's a statistician. I think he basically boiled down our entire last season numerically, and it was a lot of work that did not need to, but he just did it for the hell of it, and it actually helps because I can point that number. I actually did an infograph on Twitter or something. Maybe I'll show it to you so you can be like, what the fuck, and go, oh, okay, and then just not care, but because it doesn't matter to you. But it's really like he gave us a bunch of numbers, so he's a good guy. Shout out to him, even though he makes creepy ass jokes all the fucking time. Do you have a favorite male or female call? They can be your own, or they can be from another creator.
Okay. My thing is here's my thing with original calls.
Sure.
And I have my own original call.
Mm-hmm.
And I originally came up with him in 1999.
Nice. Best year.
He's had the same name ever since. WWF Attitude, creating a wrestler. His name was Mr. Showtime.
Okay.
Listen, his voice, his taunts and attitude. I have a full playthrough right now on my YouTube channel.
Okay.
Watch it. This is the Mr. Showtime that I created back in 1999. Not a 1-to-1 creation, but damn near close. Like just that character alone is what my call was based off of. What he said, how he acted. I had a visual presentation in my mind of how that man looked in 1999. And as the years went on, he was always Showtime, but his look evolved as wrestling evolved. So in my PWR show, I have a Mr. Showtime who's 20 plus years in and started wrestling in 1999.
Nice.
So like consistency in my original call is what I love about call creation, because people can do that. They can say, oh, I first created this person, and I have screenshots to prove it. I have screenshots from SVR 10, WWE 13, 14, and 15 with Showtime on there with different overalls, because of this year he wasn't doing so good. He was down on his career. This year he was doing better. Literally, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what was the other question? I'm sorry.
No. That was basically you were just asking if that's your favorite character, if it's from you or someone else. So you said Mr. Showtime.
Oh yeah, from me. Yeah, Mr. Showtime, absolutely.
His next
basic too, nothing crazy.
His next question is, which do you consider to be your most unique call? And I guess this one could be created. This can be an original, or this can actually be maybe ones that an actual person that maybe provided a lot of challenge to create.
I'll have to say it has to come from somebody else. It can't come from me because honestly, when I create a wrestler, I try to make him more realistic than anything. So I would say it wouldn't so much be creativity that goes into it, but it's, does this person exist in real life for me? But most creative, I would have to say, who has done
the most unique call, maybe. Your most.
I would
unique
have
call.
to say,
that
this one character, Jack Sanders, was probably one of the most unique characters that I've seen from original inception to the evolution of his character, where Jack Sanders was the nephew of Colonel Sanders.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I can't make this up.
Oh, my God.
He is the nephew of Colonel Sanders, who wanted to be a wrestler, and then joined a cult and became a dark character, and then morphed into, instead of Jack Sanders, Jack the Ripper.
Jesus Christ.
Like, that is the most creative evolution that I've seen from a call ever. From where it was a goofy character to now where it's a menacing character.
Goddamn murderer.
And it evolved over 4 seasons.
Nice.
That.
And for the hat trick, Mad Mike. This has been one of the most fun. I always say that the casts are most fun, but this is a really good one too, man. It's just fucking good old time. Next question for the hat trick for Mad Mike is, what? Oh wow, I think he wrote this wrong. But what's more important in a wrestling game these days to you? Robust creative suite or large movesets?
Oh, come on. You can't. What?
I know, right? That's
you can't have one without the other.
Hey, look, man. I'm just answering what's on the paper. Don't fucking make faces at me, man. It's what's on the paper.
You can't have one without the other. I mean, if you had a gun to my head and was like, yo, choose one.
Fettuccine without the Alfredo, homie.
My goodness. I would have to choose the call mode because worst case scenario, at least they'll look different.
Yeah.
Even if they have to utilize the same moves.
Like TNA game. Well, TNA didn't even have a creative move, did it? A creative wrestling?
Oh my God. They didn't have anything. That game they was like, oh, it's going to be just like No Mercy. It's going to be just like Virtual Pro. No, it's not. It's going to be just like WWE All-Stars.
Just like I told Frame, Samoa Joe lied to us, son. OCW was banking on TNA game. We were banking on that game because we were so tired of WWE games. I don't know which one it was that was being really annoying. We're like, we'll just play the TNA game. That game came out, son. I wanted to punch a baby. I won't punch a baby, but I wanted to. Why am I punching babies? I just wanted to punch somebody. I want to punch Samoa Joe, but he'll fuck me up. It's like, come on, Joe lied.
I see
Joe lied.
That behind the scenes of them talking about the game.
I don't even want to see
all I hear in my voice is DJ Khaled, you're a liar.
Yeah.
That's everything I go, you're a liar.
God, that made me so mad. Oh, fuck. All right. Oh, we're almost done. Cool. I mean, not cool, but, it's good. Making good time. Hey, it's fucking, I like fucking talking to people who don't make me upset, so it's nice to talk to fucking normal people. You'd be surprised with some of these call motherfuckers. I had a guy.
We're all strange to it.
No, yeah, obviously, no shit, but, like, I had a dude who I spoke to him before I started. I was like, hey, it's just a regular conversation. He's like, cool. And as soon as we started, this motherfucker was in character, and I didn't know, and I was trying to just, and it was just like, I want to punch you in the face, like. And then when he's done, I was like, were you in character? He goes,
so let's get spicy. What's his name?
Let's
put him out there.
I don't remember his name, dude. I don't think he's on Twitter anymore. I know his avatar had like a trench coat or some shit. And then the funny thing is when we were done, I think his thing was he would do hot takes on call Twitter or whatever, and he was like some I don't know. I just remember when we were done, I was like, were you like doing character? And he goes, I don't know, was I? I was like, you motherfucker.
Wow, that's weirdo.
That shit got me. That shit got me so fucking tight. Like, come on, son. Like, I was talking to Nick Virgil, and she was a great conversation, fucking mad cool. And then, like, some other people, some people are like younger and they're like nervous or whatever, some kind of not weirdos, but whatever, not necessarily used to talking to people. And that's fine. But then I have fucking Am I in character? Fuck you. Anyway, back to
that's weird. That's weird.
She got me tight. She got me. So shout out to Lee Boy, you, Jose, Be Better Gamer, aka and Freem, and fucking Mikey and Shannon and whoever else I forgot. I apologize. I've been drinking a lot. Moving on. What are your long-term goals with the DRE41 Gaming channel? Or do your DRE41 channel? You didn't expect it, just a simple regular question, right?
Yeah. I mean, to be frank,
I think we covered it, right?
Doing gameplay to get exclusives. So for an example, like I'll just put it out there because you speak it to the universe, it will happen.
Of course.
To get exclusive footage, input, and the creation aspects of not only wrestling games, but basketball games, football games, sports games, any game that has a creation suite, I want to be a point of contact to where these developers can come to and say, for our game, what creation aspects should we have? What should we implement? What ideas do you have that would help us make this better? That's what I want my channel to eventually help me get to, the point to where my input is just as important as the other YouTubers who, oh God, I don't want to get spicy with that one.
We can talk about that off. We could talk about that off thing because that's the same problem I have.
Something really wild.
Are we back? I think we might be back. We had some minor technical difficulties and I almost strangled something. So I think we should be okay. Hopefully.
All right.
Oh my God, we got derailed, but we basically were talking about long-term goals and a channel and growth wise. And like I said, you mentioned that you wanted to be like one of the endpoints or at least maybe a consulting role with creation, which is a good, it's a good path to go to. Whereas I want to be that connecting point for like not game mechanics, but maybe control mechanics and exploiting mechanics and multiplayer. Because since I'm a multiplayer guy with a comp league and you're a call creator with a fucking vast call empire, it only makes sense. And then you just got to kind of get in where you fit in. And then a lot of times there's these fucking people who don't deserve it. And there's a lot of these motherfuckers. We're not going to talk about that in public because I'm small and I'm scared. You might not got nothing to lose, but I got a lot to lose. Okay. Fuck. So
I would say the earlier part is where you could take more risks.
Yeah. I mean, you think so, but I don't know, man. Like, it's just, my thing is, as a New Yorker, or maybe just because I'm a fucking half ape or whatever. Like I think I'm a full gorilla, honestly. I have a really weird gorilla mentality where my thing is like, all right, if you have a problem, let's just fight. Like, not like, and look, listen, I'm not like a scrapper. I'm not like tough. I'm not like good at fighting. I didn't want to do karate because I thought at 9 it was too late to learn to be a black belt because I saw 4-year-old black belt. But my thing is like, look, if you have a problem, let's fucking fight. It is what it is. If you fuck me up, okay, cool. But I'm a fuck you up and then you leave me alone. That's how we're gonna handle it. So if you want to send stupid messages, okay, come find me. Let's fight. I'll try not to drop you on the concrete. I don't want you to die, but I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to try to fuck you up. I got 2 minutes of unbridled fury. After that, I get gassed because I'm older and I'm a little heavy. But if I got you in them 2 minutes, you getting Zangiefed. And if you can't walk anymore, that's your fault, not mine. Okay, sorry. Not about me. This is your podcast. What a fucking diversion, right? Do you have any advice for anyone just starting out on YouTube?
Consistency. I would say have a plan. Do research, subscribe to other people who you feel inspire you, and utilize what they do and be different. Like, for an example, and I'll say this, one of the bigger reasons why I wanted to do my own YouTube channel is because, I guess I have to say his name because I have to.
You want me to bleep it out? I can bleep it out if you want.
No, it's fine. We'll leave it in there. So Smack Talks used to showcase a lot of my stuff.
Yes.
And which I did appreciate. Don't get me wrong. I appreciated him doing it, but he was making money off of showcasing stuff I was doing for free. So I was like, bruh, I can just showcase my stuff and eventually get enough subscribers and enough hours watched to where I get paid for doing it.
Oh my God.
And so, yeah, Number one, it was for showcases.
Yes.
Gameplay wise, I'm gonna keep it funky. Tubby Emu, he did like gameplay videos, walkthroughs, things like that. And I was like, I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be different. So for an example, I did I am so washed. I can't even remember. The Gauntlet Challenge. The Gauntlet Challenge was 3 against 1 handicap matches using different wrestlers, either in 2K19 or 2K20. So I did a playlist of that.
Okay.
Or old school wrestling games like what I'm doing now. I did a November to Remember where I just play old school wrestling games or MMA games. So things like that, just like watching what everybody else is doing and using their ideas, but flipping them and making them mine to where it's like, oh, like a perfect example of what I was saying earlier. Japanese wrestling games walk through English commentary. You don't find a lot of it. I'm going to do it. Things like that. So it's like, yes, I'm a call creator. That's what I'm known for. That's what 90% plus people know me for. But when you go on YouTube, you are going to find so much more content and just the personality of quote unquote Dre41. So that's my thing.
That's a good question. I mean, not a good question. Jesus Christ. That's a good reply. A man sounds like I'm fucking caping. I'm not, but whatever. I'll fight you, not you. I'll fight them people who are arguing with me in my head. But it's funny you mentioned Smack Talks because they like fuck, I don't give a shit. Like they be doing videos that's like, why you getting monetized for that? Like that's a video that's like, it feels like it's low effort, but they have a built-in audience. So it gets me tight. Like they did a video about what you did, and it's like, but I know what he did. Oh, so I guess you're gonna summarize it and whatever. Oh, this is Dre41, and we had a
don't do that. You're gonna get canceled.
What, motherfucker? They fucking did. But I don't know, man. It just kind of cheeses my grits.
He's not the only one.
I know
who did a synopsis.
It's fine, right? I don't think it's bad, but it's just
it's not. But it gives people.
I'm ignorant.
It gives people the short story, which I can understand that some people don't want to listen to a 2-hour interview to get everything that you can get in 7-10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
It makes
There's
sense.
A place for that. And also he's promoting me, and that's helping as well. So it's one hand washes the other, and I can get it. It's like, if you want the full details, holler at the originator. But with any type of news to the community, there's going to be a lot of sources that want to utilize that information and share it as well. But as long as I know I'm the one they're getting it from, there you go. Yeah. That's the goal to begin with.
I feel that. It's just that in my dumb head, like, since this niche is so small, I always think a lot of shit is nefarious in my head. Like, I'm real, like, just aggressive with shit like that. Like, if I get, like, whiff of something, like, oh, that's not right, I get mad. Because, I don't know, I just don't like people to be crappy to each other. But it's fine. If I ask this dude to show up, I thought Smack Talk was like a bunch of people. If it's just one dude, I asked him, like, hey, man, I made fun of you, by the way, just so you know. Like, I let him know. He probably won't come on anyway. He's like, I'm too big for you. Like, whatever, motherfucker. Knock yourself out. But
oh, goodness.
I don't know, man. I've been big time, though. I've been big time, and it's like, I've been polite about it. But, you know, it is what it is. What are you
you've been big time? Oh, hold on.
I've been big time. I've been big
time. We're in the same boat.
Yeah, but, like, I feel like if you get big time, you'll get petty about it and, like, hold that shit until you get, like, an X amount of subscribers and then just fucking throw it in their face. I don't know. I feel like
I'll do it now.
There you go.
Get it out early. Might as well. Don't wait till you're big. Just do it now.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, listen, I listened to Desus and Mero, and they used to say the wildest stuff.
Of course.
Earlier in their career, so now they don't have to. They already did it.
Yeah, they did. That's the same thing Charlamagne the God did. Charlamagne the God did a bunch of wild shit. Now he's like
exactly.
PC. Now he's PC the God, and they're like, "Oh, you changed." Like, I have to.
Exactly.
I can't do this anymore. Yeah, I can't do that anymore.
Get the spicy out while you're smaller. Let that help you gain more of a following, and then you know what I'm saying. Evolve on them.
I ain't trying to start beef with nobody, but whatever. I'll ask him to see what's up. He'll probably tell me no. I'm like, whatever, so I'll fight you. Anyway, all right, I think we actually covered everything. This has been a good fucking interview. So
yeah, definitely.
All right,
man.
So this is the part where you might not like it, but gonna have to tell you anyway. This is where you plug all of your things, including your Patreon, which I know you don't want to plug, but you're gonna have to plug all your stuff. I mean, you don't have to. Right, I'm not trying to be like Debo and shit. Rest in peace, by the way. Rest in power. But like you know, this is where you plug your stuff. people know about you because when I said, hey, I'm interviewing J41, one person goes, oh, who's that? And then the other person's like, he kind of hit him with the how dare you, which is weird. That kind of popped me though. Like, you know, because in this sphere, you should be somewhat known, or at least, like, I don't know, you should be. I think I'm known, but I'm known in a negative connotation, but whatever.
Listen, it's better to be known than not known at all.
I just, like, people be saying wild shit about me, and it's like, why? Say it to my fucking face. I'll smack the shit out you. It's like,
my God.
It's so weird. Don't, like, whatever. I'm sorry. Plug all of your, this is like a therapy session for me. Plug all of your stuff, Dre. I can't be drinking no more on a podcast. Go ahead. All of your things.
All right. So, you guys can basically follow me on anything Dre41Gaming. You can either Google Dre41 and everything will pop up. Don't follow me on Patreon. Don't subscribe to that. Leave that alone. Don't do anything with that. You can follow me on Instagram. Don't send me messages on Instagram.
He will not answer.
I will not answer. I will definitely not answer. I can almost guarantee that. You might see that it says seen.
Yeah.
No response.
Nope. That's why I didn't even want to fucking talk to you on your stream. I was like, he's seen what I wrote, and what I wrote wasn't bad. So he got a problem with me. So we gotta settle this shit. Like, you know, it's like,
we're gonna fight in the streets. Don't worry about it.
We probably will. I go to CT. It's fine. I'll take a bus. Ask my man to drive me. Fuck it. Like, yo, I gotta go to CT real quick.
Right
there. Yeah, exactly. Yo, I gotta go to CT. I gotta fight at YouTube.
You gotta go to the Port Authority.
I gotta fight.
Right there, man.
We fight the Port.
Right there, jump on that Peter Pan. Take that 2.5.
Jay, I gotta go to work in like 2 hours. Let's get this fight right now in front of the fucking homeless guys. In front of Dwayne Reed. Fuck. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh man!
So
the winner get a chopped cheese.
There you go, right? Seriously. Are you good? How your nose? Hold on, let's go to Dwayne Reed, get some cotton balls for your nose. Let's get a chopped cheese. Get you some dumplings right there, the Chinese spot. So okay.
Oh my God!
All right, my bad.
I need to crab back going. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right.
Oh man!
You did the YouTube, right? J41 on YouTube. J41 Gaming. Is it J41 Gaming or J41?
No, Dre41Gaming on everything.
All right,
even on my Twitter, Instagram, everything is Dre41Gaming. You can hit me up on Twitter. I don't only create cards. I also do logos. I also do album covers, things of that nature. I also do pictures, whatever you need, shirt designs. I also do that. I actually have. I'm working with a athletic clothing brand out of New York called ZHX. I'm also doing a lot of their shirts, sweats, shorts, leggings. I did a lot of designs for them. You could eventually catch them once they get them to, sent and made. We'll see when that happens.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm staying busy, man. So yeah, hit me up if you have any advice. If you need any advice on card creating, I could definitely help you. And I also on my YouTube channel have videos where I could teach you how to make textures and tattoos. So catch those.
I saw you did a tat. I don't know who it was, and this might be you in your petty bag, but you said, I saw a lot of people using this cause. Here's the correct tattoo. I was like, oh, bro, son.
Bruh, listen. Okay, all right, listen. This is not me being petty, right? But this is spicy.
Oh, my God, son.
I do not understand how people look on television and see a tattoo, and in their mind, decipher it to be something it is not. Dog. Dominic Mysterio has a tribal crucifix on his left arm. Once again, I will repeat myself. A tribal style crucifix. There are people putting the wrong tattoo on his arm. I'm sorry, I had to correct him. I had to put it out there.
It was fucking hilarious. I just saw it and I was like, I saw it. I was like, oh shit, that shit popped me, son. I mean, I was like, I see a lot of you guys are downloading Dominic Mysterio. Here's the correct tattoo. He just he just put it down and just walked away, which fucking was the best. Did that shit during morning coffee. Have your little coffee, little Danish. Go to work. Like, all right, you got it wrong. Here's the right one. All right, I'm going to work. Fuck y'all. That's how you got to be sometimes. You got to treat these motherfuckers like that sometimes. Like, damn.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, people appreciate that, though. Like, even when I retweet textures and I just put hashtag call textures. And then other people start doing it. And that's like it's not an attempt to have people do the same thing, but when you think of something that's a good idea, other people follow it because they understand the importance of what you did, even though you're not trying to gain followers from doing it. But people understand, that's smart. Let me start doing that, because if I want to go on Twitter and I'm like, damn, it was a texture that I seen, let me put in hashtag call textures. And now here's a list of everything.
See, it's good. It's good to be supportive and everything. So
absolutely.
So, so this is the good brother, DRE41. Thank you so much for fucking being here and taking out the time out of your schedule. We was here for a hot minute. We're not split. I don't think we splitting this bitch up too. We just gonna upload the whole shebang whenever it gets uploaded. Probably a week or two from now. I like to stagger my releases. Y'all don't get the whole. I don't know why I'm telling you at the end of the podcast, but y'all ain't gonna hear anyway. Y'all getting the whole bang, kit and caboodle, when it's dropping. So thank you, Dre, for showing up. Support him in all his endeavors on Twitter, social media, and everything. And if you're one of his fans or whatever, you listen to my nonsense. It's OCWFedTV on YouTube and OCWFed on Instagram and everything else. We do player versus player. I try to keep it normal. It's not creepy, except for that one person we mentioned earlier. But she's not creepy. She's working on it. It's fine. We got her pants. She's good. So thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, a wonderful day, whatever, and all that other good stuff. I'm going to finish my drink. DRE41, we're going to talk after. Peace. And that is most emphatically a wrap. Again, I want to thank DRE41 for coming on the podcast and having a good old time. I want to thank y'all for listening. The feedback we got from part one was really good on all mediums, Twitter, and all that good stuff. So thank you. We appreciate that. Again, if you like what you're listening, refer to a friend, let someone else know, and let that person tell some other person. And before you know it, we're over like Rover. So again, if you're interested in other projects, you can check us out at OCWFed on Twitter, OCWFed on Instagram, and obviously on YouTube at OCWFedTV. If you want to be a guest, simple, hit me up on Gmail, OCWFed@gmail.com, and we'll talk, or even Twitter, probably easier. So if you're a content creator in the wrestling sphere and you want to get down for the crown, let me know. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening, day, or night, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next go round. Peace out.